Before we get into this video, make sure you hit like, share my videos, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Also, make sure that your notifications are on and they're set to all. Now, let's get into this. But first, quick commercial break. Now, the Economist financial newspapers have said that the stock market has lost over $1 trillion so far this year. Yeah, you heard that right. $1 trillion. Even Facebook has fallen out of the top 10 tech stock, and all the markets have the jitters. And like you, people are worried, real worried. Except for those with gold and silver as their backup plan. They know with precious metals in their IRA, they'll be fine. Noble Gold has thousands of clients who have safely invested with them. Most of them have heard an ad just like this and called the experts, not a call center, but specialists who will give you your options. And for the month of March, with any qualified IRA above 20K, you'll get a 3-ounce silver American Virtue coin or a 5-ounce American The Beautiful silver coin for anything over 50K. You know what to do. Call 877-646-5347 now to find out more, or you can visit noblegoldinvestments.com. That is noblegoldinvestments.com. Now let's get to this video.
Do you miss him yet?
Trump, do you miss him yet?
Do you miss him yet?
Trump, do you miss him yet?
Do you miss him yet?
Trump, do you miss him yet?
Do you miss him yet?
Trump, do you miss him yet?
What's going on, America? What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Kevin's Corner, where I try to make some sense out of nonsense. And I ran across a wonderful work of art by none other than Michael Knowles. Yeah, this man did a clip covering, I believe to be Kamala Harris, okay? Our second in charge, our backup quarterback, who's supposed to be under the center like Blue 36, hut, hut. But, you know, she's sorry. I mean, our first quarterback come out because he got Dane Bramage. Okay, can't even say brain damage. I got Dane Bramage. Inverting words, not authoritative, weak, feeble, barely in his right mind. And then, when he go down coach, QB's down, sitting in the backup. You got Kamala Harris coming out there, second in charge. That's right. And then she wonders why folks criticize her. I'm sure she probably says because she's black and she's a woman and stuff. But no, it's not that. See, I'm sitting here watching the game and I'm going, what is she doing? What is she looking at? She's like,
yo, coach, this is my first day. I probably shouldn't even be in the NFL because I'm sorry. And I just here, I'm here because I got connections. Yeah, I built relationships.
So let's see how she performs by trying to convince the American people that this whole thing with the energy and the gas prices skyrocketing, there's a bright side. There's a bright side to the story, yo. So let's hear her do what she does best, which is be fake, give all of these phony garbage presentations, even though she's been batting zero. She's the worst. And I'm thinking to myself, now why would they send her out there with that raggedy record? Quarterback ain't won a game. Yeah, man. They didn't gave her a chance, put her in the game. When she was trying to win the game against, illegal immigration, she blew that up there behind the quarterback like,
Blue 36, Blue 36. If you're coming to this country illegally, don't come. Don't come.
as folks was just coming. Yeah, then they stuck her out there again. When it came down to something going on with the moon and space and stuff, and she was out there talking about something.
All right, Blue 36, and you're gonna see the moon with your own eyes,
Yeah, then they ran it right back, sent her out there on some interviews, and she was out there talking crazy about some, you know what?
We're gonna continue doing what we've been doing, okay? Now, we've been losing games constantly. But we're going to continue with that process. You understand that? Don't be questioning me, okay? See, you're a Monday morning quarterback. You don't understand. See, I've been in the game for a long time. Now, I ain't won none, but I've been in the game for a long time.
Then she comes right back. They stick her out there in a game overseas, and she's talking reckless to Pootie and the rest of them about Ukraine. And now, for some reason, they're sending her back in the game. Yeah, man. Sending her back in the game. She's going over to overseas to talk some more about what's going on. But one thing she didn't do, she didn't address what's going on here in the United States with these gas prices. Now, I'm just wondering, What were they thinking when they sent the most unpopular politician out to talk to the American people about why they should be excited about this new energy source that's coming? Okay? Yeah. We should feel excited about contributing to this. And Michael Knowles does a wonderful job covering it. So let's hear from Michael, okay? And as we see our new backup QB, see if she's gonna win a victory with this garbage.
Hey guys, don't worry. I know things have seemed pretty bad in the past few weeks and months. What with the record inflation, the $4 and $5 per gallon gasoline averages, and the prospect of nuclear holocaust. But have no fear. Rest assured, Vice President Kamala Harris has the answer.
To the rescue.
Imagine a future. The freight trucks that deliver bread and milk to our grocery store shelves, and the buses that take children to school and parents to work. Imagine all the heavy-duty vehicles that keep our supply lines strong.
I'm sure she's going to say, imagine them making it there on time. That's what she's probably going to say. Imagine the supply chain actually producing what we needed to produce, show up on time. You know, imagine all of these industries that's been crippled by the Biden administration, the restrictions, the lockdowns. Imagine them not being crippled by those things, actually being able to put enough gas in their cars and in their trucks to make all these deliveries and get the kiddies to school. I'm sure when she's telling me to unlock my imagination, that's what she's going to end up telling me, right? Because she's making me go ahead and go into my left brain, see? Okay, because at first I was like coming in mad. Like, man, what I want to hear about is these gas prices is digging into me. I don't want to hear nothing else, man. I don't want, hold on, wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, see, what she needs is a visit from bruh. Ha ha, fool. What up, though, man? Look, man, I'm coming up here, bruh. I don't want to hear nothing else, bruh. I don't want to hear nothing about no Ukrainians, man. I don't want to hear nothing about no Russians, man. I don't want to hear nothing, fool. What I want to hear is I want to hear something about them gas prices, bruh. Digging it to me, man. I just thought them man tried to fill up my pink Cadillac. That's right, bruh. I got the hydraulics on it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, man. It took me, man, like $1,500 to fill up a deuce in the car out there, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? So if you ain't talking about the gas price, fool, I ain't trying to hear nothing else, man. I ain't trying to hear nothing else. Let's see what this new QB got to say, bro.
And allow our economy to grow. Imagine that they produced zero emissions.
What? They produced gas cars?
Well, you all imagined it.
We did? I didn't.
That's why we're here today.
We are?
Because we have the ability to see what can be, unburdened by what has been.
Okay.
And then to make the possible actually happen.
Like what? Smoking a pipe.
Imagine all the people living for today.
Sing, Michael. Did y'all see that man hit that falsetto? First of all, that's brilliant. That man came right out with the crack pipe, and I'm wondering to myself, where'd you get that crack pipe mic? Where'd you get the crack pipe mic? That's funny. Now, when he first dropped the crack pipe on me, I'm thinking to myself, that might be Hunter's crack pipe. But then again, Kamala got to be smoking some type of crack to come out and set us up for that type of failure and letdown. When we're going through an immediate emergency right now dealing with these gas prices, and she comes out telling us, don't look at that mess, because that's reality. See, we don't want you looking at things through reality. We want you to look at it through your imagination. Not the what is, but the what could be. The could be.
So imagine, there you go again. See, you're looking at the gas prices. I need you to go to a place far, far away. Far, far away. Imagine a place where there's rainbows and there's unicorns and stuff. Imagine a place where you can afford a wonderful Tesla or some type of battery-operated vehicle that costs like $50,000 plus. Imagine a place where you actually could afford that. Imagine a place where you could remodel your whole house and make it energy efficient for only a cool probably $80,000 or $90,000, and you can actually afford that. Imagine.
See, because I thought she was setting me up to say, imagine a place where things worked and we weren't constantly having problems. Y'all weren't constantly in some type of conflict. Imagine y'all dealing with real-time problems instead of dealing with crap that ain't got nothing to do with us and trying to get us distracted to look way off into the future. Imagine a Democrat Party that can actually solve issues. Imagine a Democrat Party that can talk about policies without saying something about racism and systemic this and that. Imagine a Democrat Party that weren't always trying to bend rules so they could win the game. See, because this type of QB along with our whole party, when they come in, they trying to see how can we cheat. Anybody see the playbook? Imagine a Democrat Party that could win heads up, mouth to mouth, without changing the rules of the filibuster, without changing all of the voting processes that were so perfect last time. Imagine a Democrat Party that could do that. That's what I'm wondering. But she's talking about imagine how the future could be when you could wake up with a clean conscience but no money in your pocket. Clean conscience though. And say to yourself, I'm broke. Yeah, man, I couldn't even leave the crib today, man. I've been in the crib all week, bro. I ain't got no cheese, no money, nothing, man. My girl was like, yo, when you coming to see me, baby? I'm like, I don't even know. I've been saving up for like 2 weeks just to come. But it's a little tight right now. Okay, all my money been spent just making it to work. So I spent a whole paycheck or two just to get to work. But hey, baby, look, FaceTime me though. Or actually, they're about to cut my phone off too because I couldn't pay my phone bill because of the gas prices, see. But anyway, I do feel good about it though. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm contributing to low emissions and stuff like that. Because see, I'm still stuck in my imagination and not the reality. So Michael Knowles has to bring us into the reality of what the crazy Kamala Harris just made him do. That man had to smoke crack to imagine that.
Excuse me. I was just trying to put myself in a state in which I could understand what Kamala Harris said. From what I can tell, she is saying that we're going to have a fast-moving supply chain someday, and the way we're going to get it is by completely getting rid of all our transportation infrastructure and replacing it with, well, that part can be worked out later, maybe drum circles.
Now, I'm a little concerned, see, because that is kind of what she's saying. Michael, she's telling us to imagine things without the details of how we're going to get there. You're going in and selling us a project. If we were an executive board and you come in like, all right, imagine a place in the future where people could fly, okay? You wouldn't even have to get in your cars. You wouldn't have to start anything. You just go, step out on a ledge and fly. And everybody's going, yeah, that sounds good. So how is that going to work? Oh, well, first things first, we're going to get rid of all airplanes, all flying crafts. Then we have to work on a gravitational field that will allow people to levitate. Then we have to pour all types of magnetic magnesium into their bodies so that the gravitational pull could cause you to... See, when you start breaking that down, you go, how's that possible? And why are you destroying everything right now when that technology is like 1,500 years away? What are we going to do until then? Only thing we can imagine is you collapsing our economy and you're not having a clear plan of how we're going to get to this fantasy land of yours. That's what we can imagine, because when you ask details, when you ask these Democrat politicians details, they ain't got nothing for you. You think Kamala knows the details of how that's going to happen? They ain't fill her in on that. They just go out there and read this script. And she came out like Captain Kirk. Imagine a world where you don't have to even think about driving a truck or a bus with all kinds of fluids in the air. That ain't working, man. I know the difference between fiction and reality. Let's continue, Miguel.
It's not going to be windmills. It's not going to be solar. Those barely produce any energy. They're extremely inefficient. It's not going to be nuclear. That is extremely efficient, and it produces a lot of energy, and we know how to do it, but we're not going to do it for some reason that Kamala Harris can't quite explain. And it's certainly not going to be oil and gas, which are relatively very efficient and abundant, and we were just producing a lot of it a few years ago, but no more. In the meantime, we're going to pay record prices for gas with dollars that are worth nothing, thanks to the policies of a president who sounds like Lenin, both John and Vladimir, and Vice President Yoko Ono. On the bright side, we may still get our free crack pipes, so at least there's a chance we can understand what in the hell it is that they think they're doing.
Beautifully done, Michael. I couldn't have did it better myself, y'all. Beautifully. So this man managed to bring in comedy along with informing us of how ludicrous this is. Yes, you must be smoking crack if you think that that plan makes sense. That's supposed to give us some hope. So while we wait and drain our piggy banks and our bank accounts trying to pay just to make it to grandma's house and back. We're supposed to suspend all this stuff right in front of us and go off to a place far ahead, right in the future, and just say, well, don't worry, son. I know I can't take you to school today. And that trip is going to be canceled. But hey, one of these days, y'all, we're going to be able to feel good about ourselves, knowing that if we save for 30 years, we might be able to afford a Tesla or something like that. And we'll be contributing. Don't you want, son? Hey, look, don't be crying. Don't be crying like that. I know you're not getting any Christmas toys, but you're being selfish, son. Okay? You don't need no toys. We're helping save humanity through the ozone layer and stuff. Okay, so no Christmas, no traveling, no vacations, but you're going to feel good on the inside, son, if you can just tap into your imagination. You think that'll fly with the kiddies? No, because it doesn't fly with the adults. It doesn't fly with the rational people, the rational citizens. We all know that these folks don't want us to see what's right before our face and hold them accountable. So what they like to do is cause folks to suspend their reality, create that matrix for you, so that you're not able to understand the reality of your current situation. But instead, you start imagining a whole world that's not even close. So far off if we ever get there at all. While right now, they're allowing us to suffer because of their choices. So imagine that the next time you at the pump. Like, yeah, man, I voted for Joe. Oh, man. Voted for Kamala and Joe, and look what the, man, yeah. I can imagine myself doing it all again, and I wouldn't do it that way. That's what you should be imagining. Now, God bless y'all. God bless America. We see y'all next time in Kevin's Corner. Imagine, y'all. God bless y'all. God bless America. Don't forget to hit that like button. Share my videos. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those good things. And please check out Extreme Teas, my sponsor. If you like their products, please click on the link below this video. Put Kevin in a promo code. You'll get a 20% discount. If you'd like to donate to Kevin's Corner, feel free. The links are below this video. If you want to be a part of my $2 a month club, also feel free to do that. All it entails is you simply dropping $2 a month into one of those links below the video. Or if you want, you can drop a nice big fat lump sum in there to offset the stuff that we know goes on with big tech. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Make sure that you are still subscribed. And finally, set your notification button to all, because YouTube is playing games, y'all. Now, God bless you. God bless America. See y'all next time in Kevin's Corner.